Hello and welcome everyone once again. Today we'll be starting the chapter Coordinate Geometry of 10th class, that is chapter 7. Alright, the name is Coordinate Geometry. So we will be learning something about coordinates and as well as their geometrical representation. All right, that how points are plotted and what is their distance, the sections, and all of these things. So let's start with our first exercise, that is exercise 7.1. This exercise is completely based on the formula, that is distance formula. All right, firstly we'll study what different distance formula is, and then we will apply it on some of the examples. Consider there are 2 points in the xy plane. One point is P and the second point is Q. The coordinates of first point is x1 y1. The coordinates of second point is x2 y2. Clear? We have to find the distance between these 2 points. So we will be using a formula, and the distance can be represented as PQ. The formula will be under root x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. This formula is known as distance formula. You have to learn this formula in order to apply it on some of the examples, or otherwise you will not be able to solve any of the sums. All right, you don't need to prove these formula, and you only have to apply these formula to some examples. So firstly we'll do the example number first, and you will get to know the application of this formula. All right, what is example first? In the first example, 3 points are given: 3 comma 2, minus 2 comma minus 3, and 2 comma 3. It is asked that are these points forming a triangle, and if yes, if these points are forming a triangle, then we also have to give the type of triangle that is being formed by these points. All right, so firstly we will name these points as A, B and C. Now how will we find? It's completely understood that if the sum of any two sides of a triangle is greater than the third, then the points can form a triangle. Okay, it's a basic rule. So we will apply the same principle and we will verify the same as well. Firstly we have to find AB, then we have to find BC, and then we have to find AC, of course, because if there is a triangle ABC and only 3 points are given, so firstly we have to find this distance, and this distance. Then we will add any two distances, and if that distance is coming out to be greater than the remaining distance, then these points are forming a triangle. All right, how will we find the distance? Using distance formula, of course. So firstly find AB. Now in case of AB, your x1 is 3, x2 is minus 2, your y1 is 2, and y2 is minus 3. Clear? So apply the formula just: x2 minus x1, that is minus 2 minus 3 whole square, plus y2 minus y1, that is minus 3 minus 2 whole square. What will you get? You will get minus 2 minus 3, that is minus 5, and minus 5 square is 25, plus minus 3 minus 2, that is minus 5, minus 5 square is 25 again. So 25 is equals to root 50, and root 50 is approximately is equals to 7.07. all right, now BC. When you will find BC, your these points will become x1 y1 and these points will become x2 y2. You don't have to write this thing while solving a sum. I am writing to just make you guys understand. Let's write x2 minus x1, 2 minus minus 2, so 2 plus 2 whole square, plus y2, 3 minus minus 3, that is 3 plus 3 whole square, y2 minus y1 whole square. What will you get? 4 square, that is 16, 6 square, that is 36. After adding you will get root 52, and root 52 is approximately is equals to 7.21. Let's find AC. When you will find AC, your x1 y1 will these points, and your x2 y2 will be these points only. So let's apply the distance formula: x2 minus x1, 2 minus 3 whole square, plus 3 minus 2 whole square. What will you get? Minus 1 square, that is 1, plus 1 square, that is 1, root 2. So we all know that root 2 is approximately is equals to 1.41. Now you have got AB, you have got BC, and you have got AC. You can clearly see that if you add these 2 points, the sum is coming out to be greater than this one. If you add these two distances, the sum is coming out to be greater than this one, or if you add these two distances, the sum is coming out to be greater than this one. So clearly ABC is a triangle. Now you have to write what I have spoken, that after adding any of the two distances, the third distance is coming out to be greater than the distance is coming out to be greater than the third one. So that is why ABC is a triangle. All right. Now when you have found that this is a triangle, you have to find that what kind of triangle it is. So firstly we know that right angle triangle follows which theorem? That is Pythagoras theorem. Alright, so you will clearly get to know that is this a right angle triangle or not. What is Pythagoras theorem? Hypotenuse square is equals to base square plus perpendicular square. Clear? Let's apply this. Now we know the longest side is hypotenuse always. So this one is the largest distance, 7.21. So 7.21 square can be equal to 7.07 square plus 1.41 square. Now when you will solve this, it will come out to be equal or approximately equal. So when you will solve this, you can solve this yourself. It's a very easy equation, and when you will solve it, you will know that ABC is a right angled triangle. Alright, so we have proven that ABC are forming a triangle, and also we have cleared the type of triangle as well, which is only possible by using distance formula. So let's apply this formula on some other examples as well. This is our second example, and in the second example it is asked that if these 4 points are the vertices of a square, vertices means of course these points. So we have to find that we have to show, actually we have to prove, we don't have to find, it's given that these are vertices of a square, we have to prove that. So firstly consider the points to be A, B, C and D taken in the order. A is 1, 7, B will be 4, 2, C will be minus 1, minus 1, D will be minus 4, 4. So now we can prove that it is a square, but firstly we have to know that how we will prove this. So a square has all of the sides equal. So what we will do, we will prove AB is equals BC is equals CD is equals to AD. Alright, but the thing is not finished here only, as we also know that the diagonals of a square are equal in length. So then we will prove that AC is equals to BD. In total we have to find 6 distances: AB, BC, CD, DA. These 4 should be equal, and the rest of the 2 AC, BD, and these 2 will be equal. So let's find by applying the distance formula. Firstly AB, root, what was the formula? X2 minus x1 whole square. So AB, x2 is 4, x1 is 1, 4 minus 1 whole square plus 2 minus 7 whole square. Alright, that is 3 square plus minus 5 square, that is 9 plus 25. What is 9 plus 25? That is 34. Let's find BC. Now this is x2 y2, this is x1 y1. Apply the formula: minus 1 minus 4 whole square plus minus 1 minus 2 whole square. You will get minus 5 whole square plus minus 3 whole square. After solving you will get 25 plus 9, that is again root 34. Then CD, apply the distance formula CD. Now this will be x2 y2 and x1 y1. minus 4 minus minus 1, that will be plus 1 whole square, plus 4 minus minus 1, that will be 4 plus 1 whole square. 1 minus 4 minus 3 whole square, plus 5 whole square, minus 3 square, that is 9, and 5 square 25, it's again 34. Now dA. What is dA? This will be x2 y2 x1 y1. 1 minus minus 4, that is 1 plus 4 square plus 7 minus 4 square. 1 plus 4 5 square, 7 minus 4 3 square. You will get 25 plus 9, which is equal to root 34. So all of these sides are equal, but let's find that if the diagonals are equal or not. So we will find AC. x2 minus x1 minus 1 whole square plus minus 1 minus 7 whole square. What will you get? Minus 2 square plus minus 8 square. You will get root 4 plus 64. Ultimately you will get root 68. Don't worry that the diagonal is not equal to side, because that was not that we were going to prove. We are going to prove that AC is equals to BD and other four sides are equal to each other. Now BD is remaining only, so BD will be equal to root minus 4 square plus 4 minus 2 square. What will you get? Minus 8 square plus 2 square. You will get root 64 plus 4. Ultimately you will get root 68. Therefore AB equals BC equals CD is equals to DA, which are all the sides, and AC is equals to BD, that is diagonals. Therefore ABCD is a square. So this is how we can prove that the given points are vertices of a particular geometrical shape or not, using only distance formula. So these were the first two examples of exercise 7.1, and only 3 examples are remaining, which we will surely be doing in our next video. So till then you can practice sums which are involving the direct application of distance formula. Till then, bye bye and keep practicing. Best of luck with your practice, and don't forget to subscribe my channel before leaving. Alright, bye bye.